Alright, let's get right into it. We're going to review the meme MBTs. So I asked you guys a while ago to submit some entries for meme tanks of your own design, and let's get right into what people came up with. Pretzel, I haven't heard from you in a while, bud. Just make an MBT so small you couldn't hit it with a sniper rifle. Have it manned by fleas. Okay. Welds composite armor onto M4 Sherman. This ought to do it. I like that idea. Churchill Mark 7 MBT. Beautiful derp tank. I like how the rollers are sort of uneven there. That'll help distribute energy. Yeah, that. Okay, what else do we have here? Waluigi comes up with a design that looks awfully familiar to a mouse if it was designed by a 3-year-old. Look at the baby tank! Yeah, Tank Mommy is in the background providing commentary and food to Tank Baby Mark II. Let's see, what else do we have? I was hoping you'd be able to help me co-host this for me. Let's see, what do we have? Here's the BT018 BT MBT that Visky came up with. You see it's got a low profile. It almost looks... Babe, what do you think about the girth on that cannon barrel there? It sort of ends up bigger than it started out. No comment? It has this spaced out road wheel design that I think you see something sort of like that on the T44, but the stepped hold design on the front almost looks like the STA1 or the like the STA1 in the Japanese tree. Teeny little turret there, 14.5mm machine gun you see mounted on top. What else do we see? Good job, Visky. Hour and a half. Better at least acknowledge it. There you go. What's the speed? 50 kph. 27. It's a light boy. It's very light for an MBT. Visky's thinking about the logistics. Okay, what else do we have? The Bacon MBT, we're going to see some more of that. Look at that. Look at that beauty. 3D design. Heavily sloped frontal armor with the splash shield on the front there. Or maybe that's additional armor to prevent rounds glancing up into the turret ring. We'll see how that progresses. He's going to do some more on that. M24 MBT. I love this one. It's upgunned and it has some add-on armor. Classy design to take something that already exists and just make it awesome by pasting things onto it. If it worked in kindergarten, it can work in modern war. Okay, what do we have? More images of the Bacon MBT. That's going to evolve over time. You got a little meme for you. What else? Scrolling through this. This is a very professional presentation. Some more details coming to the Bacon MBT. We'll see a final picture on that one soon. This is a funny comic. Alright, what do we got? Donnie's talking to me. I'm making a video, Donnie. Shoot. I like what you do, but go away. What else? More details on Bacon. Ooh, here we go. So this is where he adds on the armor package to the turret, giving it an extra, looks like an extra optic up there, and some side armor. And it really makes it look like a Crusader. That would be so cool to have a Crusader MBT. That's right along the lines of what I was thinking for this little channel. By the way, this channel's going to go away after this video because its role has been completed, but how cool would it be to just take the tanks from World War II and build a modernized version that still resembles them, but has all the neat new features. It's just the kind of thing that you artistic fellas can inspire me with. And there we have it, the Crusader 2 main battle tank. Love it. Love it. Does it have like 15 degrees of gun depression? That would be incredible. Oh, those headlights would get in the way of the gun, but I suppose you don't need to aim down over the quarters anyway, most of the time. Look at that, beautiful. Should do either a jet or a heli concept thing after the MBT study. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Look at the sloping on that frontal plate. That is oblique. Ooh, mean boats? That's another good idea. Here's a little something Bacon's working on as well. Look at that. Love to see you kids and your art. That's so cool to work with things in the 3D modeler like that. A tortoise. Looks like an APC almost. You got lots of room for folks there. A hatch style or a ramp style exit. And that's about it. Alright, I loved seeing what you guys came up with. I didn't really add anything of my own this time, but I think this is really cool. Anyway guys, catch you in the next video. Bye bye. What's this? A bonus video? I'll show you a little place that I found on Zhengzhou on that Chinese battle map. As the Soviets, I haven't played very much. It's kind of more difficult to find a match in Soviet Air RB on the US servers, so I'm also queued up for the EU servers, which works okay for ground strike. And you can see that there's just this line of light vehicles, and we take a lot of flak from ground-based AA trucks in this one, as the Japanese, I believe these are Japanese ground vehicles, have some very, very deadly AA. But as I mentioned in the previous video on the B-25, it can soak up a decent amount of fire, and you can see though immediately we're leaking oil from both engines. We've got crippled people in the plane. I don't know if the pilot's been damaged. Thankfully we have 2 of them, so we brought a spare. If the commissar will hold the controls for a moment, we even have a 3rd. But I just thought this was a great spot to quickly rack up some ground kills, so if you're on Zhengzhou, then check that out. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. I'm probably not. Chinese is difficult. And anyway, you'll see that toward the end here we actually finish off the light targets and reposition ourselves and take a few pot shots at enemy planes after we've landed on a street. So I thought that was pretty fun. Anyway, you can just watch a little bit of B-25 footage and be on your way. Catch you in the next video. Bye bye.